This question, it says a weak base BOH is titrated with a strong acid HA. When 10 ml of HA is added, pH is found to be 9, and when 25 ml is added, pH is 8. The volume of acid required to reach the equivalence point. So this is a question of titration between a strong acid and a weak base. So naturally the reaction is going to go towards completion. Why? Because one of the participant is a strong one. So what we understand, HA is a strong acid and BOH is a weak base. Now nothing has been said about what quantity of BOH, number of moles of BOH present, or the molarity of the solution. Nothing is said about that. So let us claim that the molarity of HA that we are putting from the burette is M. Okay, and number of moles of base initially present is A. Okay, so M is what? M is the molarity of the acid and A is number of moles of the base which is present. Now after you have added 10 ml, and A is in millimoles, right? A is in millimoles. After we are adding 10 ml of HA, so the reaction is going to go towards in the forward direction, right? Now out of A millimoles, 10 into M. Why 10 into M? Because 10 is the amount of volume of acid which is added, right? And M is the molarity. Molarity into volume in ml is millimole. So basically we have added 10 m millimoles of HA. So that is going to combine with BOH. So A was the initial number of moles of base. Now it is decreased by 10 m, right? और जितना ये decrease होगा उतना ही it is going to go in the forward direction. So the millimoles of BA which is formed is also 10 m. This situation arises after 10 ml of acid has been added. Now if we analyze the solution, what we have a weak base and its salt. So basically it's a question of basic buffer. Now for the basic buffer, formula over here is POH is equal to pKb plus log salt upon base, right? Now by same thing we can also say that after 25 ml of HA is added, the millimoles of BOH remaining is A minus 25 m and BA which is formed is 25 m. So let us put this data into our standard equation. So we have 5 after 10 ml was added is equal to pKb plus log 10 m upon A minus 10 m. We can divide because concentrations are there, so we can divide this numerator and denominator by V. Anyways they would be cancelling because it's a common solution in which both weak base and its salt is lying. Therefore V and V cancel. So it becomes 10 m upon A minus 10 m. Similarly for after 25 ml is added, so 6 is equal to pKb plus this. So if we solve these two equations if we solve, we get A as 30 m. So millimoles of so what was A? A was millimoles of BOH, right? And that is A, and that was 30 m. Now the question over here is volume of acid required to reach the equivalence point. So equivalence point will be reached when number of moles of HA should be equal to number of moles of BOH. So let us say volume added is V. So it will be 10 into, it will be V into M, that should be equal to millimoles of base which is 30 m. This and this cancel. So we can get V is equal to 30 ml. Therefore answer for this question is 30 ml.